I'm just outside of the town of Cunnamulla, our next stop. A sign that said Cunnamulla bushlands, which I just pulled into here, and yeah, it looks like it would be a nice spot for camping, but nah, I wouldn't do it here. It does in fact say no camping, so nah. I mean, I could maybe get away with stealth camping in my car, but yeah, pretty close to town. Saw some police driving past earlier, so yeah, I don't think that would be a good spot. I've driven a total of almost 800 kilometers to get here. This is by far the furthest west I've ever been, well and truly into Outback Queensland. On the road here from St. George, I saw quite a few wild goats. That was very noticeable. There were some that were on the road that I almost could have hit. And yeah, as we got closer to Cunnamulla, more and more emus. I don't think I caught any on camera, unfortunately, but yeah, more and more emus. We're also definitely now in red kangaroo territory. All the kangaroos I've seen have been the giant red kangaroos, as opposed to the eastern grey kangaroos that we're more used to on the coast. Significantly warmer here as well. We're up to 23 degrees. I think it's meant to get down to 6 overnight, so not quite as cool as St. George. San Francisco, California, USA, Pelton Water Wheel. Okay, I don't want to touch that too much. Very muddy. Main path to Mulga Club. Enter the hard red soil country found in the back blocks overlooking the river flow. Here plants need to be adapted to making the most of the occasional rain event. Yep. As we've continued to head west, definitely noticing the change in vegetation. A lot of mulgas around, even the sign here is explaining it covers 20% of the Australian continent and 12% of Western Queensland. So yeah, we're officially in Western Queensland, or Outback Queensland as it is better known. The mulga is very drought tolerant, a good source of food for stock, and also frost tolerant. Of course, you still get cold winter mornings where it can drop below 0, but yeah, days are really warm all year round. Like even now it's 23 degrees, end of winter. It's like I'm struggling to think how it would be in summer. I would not want to be here then, that's for sure. Like these flies are pretty much just on the they're just on the verge of starting to become annoying. It's not too bad, but yeah, just on the verge of starting to become annoying. So I'm just trying to think how it would be in summer. This is just some examples of the type of vegetation that you will encounter here out in the wild. The further west you go, the bigger the trucks seem to be. When they're above a certain size, like more than 2 carriages, see some with like 3, 4 carriages or more. They're then called road trains, and that's a uniquely Australian phenomenon as far as I know. They're really only found here. They're only made for the conditions that we have here, because yeah, these remote towns transporting goods, like there's really no There's really not much in terms of rail infrastructure across inland Australia, so they really do rely more on trucks to get things everywhere pretty much. So yeah, out here you'll see a lot of these massive trucks, road trains as they're called. Try to get some shots of them up further up. To black soil country via Sand Hill Hub. These up here look like she oaks. Some river she oak, beach she oak, black soil country. So the region I live in now, near the town of Warwick, especially all along the Condamine River and a lot of the creeks around there. Very common to see river she oaks and yeah, beach she oaks up on some of the hills. So yeah, this looks quite similar to that. Sand Hill country. Structure feature Warwick River floodplains are the sand hills that stand out proudly in the landscape. These mark out ancient changes in the main channel. I get a nice view of a road train before we leave. That's what I'm talking about, 3 carriages carrying livestock. Alright guys, I've successfully made it to my next place for the night. Backtracked a little bit down the main road that I took from St. George to Cunnamulla, Ballon Highway, and yeah, we're at the Charlotte Plains campground. Booked myself in for an unpowered site. It was $27, I believe. Booked it like a week ago, so yeah, made it here. Yeah, that was quite an entrance. Got some of the signature red dust on the back of my car now. So yeah, I can definitely say that I've been to Outback Queensland. How could this be an Outback trip without a little bit of off-roading? Thankfully it was very dry, so they clearly haven't had nearly as much rain here. But yeah, I'm all set up for another night of car camping. Got my chairs and stuff out. I'll leave this main pack out. This one I always bring with me. And yeah, I'm all set up, getting better and better with the car camping. Curtain is up, just shield people looking in the front at night. And voila, all good. Inside, window covers, the back ones are up. These side ones I can easily just put up myself. But yeah, already I've actually changed into some swimming trunks because guess what, they have hot springs here. This is the main reason that I booked this place and the main reason that I came to Cunnamulla. It's the hot springs, because believe it or not, despite the fact that we're in a very dry region, you know, parched earth, all that, beneath our feet lies immense amounts of water, immense amounts of groundwater, the Great Artesian Basin to be exact. Now, I'll put a map on the screen right now which shows the Great Artesian Basin. It's one of the largest reserves of groundwater anywhere in the world. Just right underneath our feet here, like millions and millions of years of, you know, a cycle of, you know, floods and droughts, of course, like all the flooding rains. Where does the water go? Well, a lot of it goes right under our feet. So yeah, dotted around the place are occasionally places where there's hot springs, where the water bubbles to the surface, and we're going to go have a look at some of the hot springs here on Charlotte Plains. There's there's pools with different temperatures, all that. If you haven't seen my road trip in winter 2024, highly recommend going to check it out, because I stayed one night at the Pilliga Artesian Bore Baths. It was just a small pool. Here they've got different pools of different temperatures, so we're going to go ahead and have a look. I to get an eye around the place. There's a lot of places here you can park up anywhere, a lot of caravans, once again, people camping, so let's go. Alright, got ourselves here a private bathing pool. Let's see how hot this one is. Ooh, not quite as hot as that one. The main one there is the warmest. Ooh. Oh, nice. This one's a bit more tolerable. That one in there where there's the most people is the warmest. I think this one is around 38. So like I was just discussing earlier, the Great Artesian Basin is just underneath here. And yeah, this water here is piped all the way right into the ground. And yeah, it's pumping up bore water. So this is water flowing straight from the Great Artesian Basin into here. There's an overflow right here. So yeah, this water is constantly replenished and recycled. Apparently this bore here has been operating for 130 years. So 130 years it's just been flowing like this. It's meant to be really good for your skin as well, soak in those minerals. And yeah, the walls are quite slimy. You can see it's quite a bit of algae, although it's a different type. It's like meant to be really good for you actually. So yeah, that's it. Let's go underneath. It's a far cry from the cold plunge that I would do back home in the creek. The shower I had earlier today in Boulogne was a cold shower. Okay, here we've got another one. I think this one's a little bit cooler. Yeah, a little bit cooler. This one's nice. How warm is it? Oh, this is actually quite warm. How warm is it? If this is warm, this is not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, the water flowing from there must have been straight from down there, so it's very hot. But yeah, in here it's not so bad at all. All these different pools to choose from. Private bathtubs that can be filled up. Ooh, let's do that. How does that work? Yeah, fill it up. Yep, our own private bathtub. Where's the plug? There we go. Let's fill it up, eh? Literally everywhere you see. Charlotte Plains Artesian Bore Bath. This is a big upgrade from Pilliga, that's for sure. The main one over there where there's the most people is the hottest. Alright, let's wait for this to fill up. I was reading reviews of this place online and it said apparently you have to pay for use of these baths. But no, if you stay here, it's all included, so I don't have to pay. I just have to pay the $27 for the site, unpowered site, and that includes all of this. So I think that's a very good deal. There's a bar over there, have a few drinks. And yes, voila. Alright, I'm just gonna sit in here. Oh, a nice bath. This is definitely the warmest. Like I say, we have a bath and then have a bit more of a wander around. Did not think I'd be doing this today. Great Artesian Basin, one of the largest reserves of groundwater in the world. Full of minerals, ancient. This water comes from straight underground. It's like 2 million years old. Very, very cool. Believe me, it gets very hot very fast. I think I'm already done. I've only been in for like 5 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna wander around and think I might try and find somewhere a bit more secluded and maybe one that has a bit of a cooler tub. Okay. If you're coming to Outback Queensland, 100% go to Cunnamulla. Check this place out. And again, if you want to come here, do it in winter, like June, July, August. Like that's by far the best time. Like, yeah, it was a nice warm day today. It's going to be a cool night. It's like summertime, there would be absolutely no reason to do this. You'd be absolutely insane to try this in summer. So yeah, this is the best time of year. You can actually come here, enjoy it without burning yourself. So this is the main pool. Again, the water coming straight out of here. It's been flowing for 130 years. Yep. All right. So. And a very distinctive smell. You can really smell the minerals in it. And you can see also, look, a bunch of algae in here. This is meant to be really good for your skin apparently. Soak it all in. Ancient mineral water. More campers. Wandering around. See how warm this is. It's a bit further away. It's definitely cooler, but still warm. Still slightly warm. So this is where the overflow goes in. And yeah, this is definitely warm. I'm sure it's warmer up at that end. Who would have thought this little oasis of paradise is tucked away here? But my favorite pool would have to be this one right in the middle. Yes, this is my favorite. Oi! Ah, yes, I love this one. Surrounded by reeds, nice and private. Whew. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to end off for the second day of the trip. Third day when we will be exploring the town of Cunnamulla properly. Because all I did today was go to the outskirts and then got distracted by the Cunnamulla bushland. So I went and explored that. Oh man, I'm totally out of it now. It's I love traveling like this. It's awesome, but yeah, believe me, it also again can get tiring. Like, yeah, I came on this trip to just see a new region and explore and relax as well, because it's been quite hectic these last few weeks. So I'm just going to chill the rest of the evening. It was great to have access to those bore baths. Nice cup of tea, like I'm really starting to love the car camping lifestyle. And look, I'm sure there'll be people watching this who are going to be laughing at me saying like, come on mate, you're the only person here that literally just has a car. Like everyone else has like a proper caravan that they're towing around. And look, nothing against that, but me personally, I don't have an interest in traveling around towing a big caravan. That's just not me. A few other people here that have just cars and then they pitch tents. But what I really like about car camping is you just turn up somewhere and the back of the car is pretty much all ready to go. You don't have to do anything. Like I don't have to worry about just unpacking my bag and setting up a tent. Like literally just pop up this table, pop up this chair that I'm sitting on, and I've got everything I need right here. Like everything is in the back. Like man, I can't get tired of it. I just can't. Like look at this, I just hop in the back, it's all ready to go. My sleeping bags, like it's just dark in here, it's just private. Like wow, I might actually open this one a bit. I got changed in here earlier, that's why I had this on. But yeah, see, still see, I just have the towel up there to dry, as well as create a little bit of privacy. So yeah, but really like everything's set up in the bag. I've got a good routine going. Like I just shuffle bags and stuff around a bit, like so it's most comfortable and easy to access everything. And then while I'm driving, what I do is say I move the pillow, I fold this down, because it's a three-fold mattress I use. So I fold this down, I flip this thermal mat, I take this off, and I just put it like that, stuff all that in the back. And then look, when I'm camping and all that, I can easily access my esky full of food, bread for peanut butter sandwiches, banana, tins, all my food, everything is in there. It's a bit tight, but it's in there. I have my stove as well, gas stove, which I haven't even needed to use yet. I've just used my hiking stove to boil water. And yeah, just bag full of electronics down here, just stuff that I chucked down there. And I even have this thing here, an emergency jump starter, just in case I've got to jump start myself or possibly someone else. That's there. And then yeah, power station, I just have it there. I'm charging some electronics. It's 100% still. Like I haven't even used it for anything significant. Just charge my phone and stuff. Most of the time I just charge my camera batteries and my phone while I'm driving anyway, so yeah, no big deal. But yeah, I really love this lifestyle. It's very versatile. Towing around a big caravan, it can be very limiting as well. I think as much as it might give you some comfort when you can camp with it, it's also limiting having to tow that big thing around everywhere. Like some of these roads, man, it would not, I don't know, to me it would not be fun driving a big caravan around. Then another option is van life. Now I really quite like the idea of van life. I do, but look, I don't have a van. And yeah, I think car camping, like similar to what I've been doing, it's something that pretty much anyone can do. You don't need any special car, just a car that can fit you in the back. Just you don't have to do any big job converting it. Just flip the seats down and voila, have a play around with it. It's yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I'm surprised not more people do it. If I were traveling around for a longer period of time, I probably would want something like a van where I could stand up, but I don't know, for now I'm a big fan of this. Another option, even for a car like this, like with a roof rack, would be a rooftop tent. That is something I would definitely consider. For dinner today, I'm going to make myself some soup. Got some soup sachets in here. We are having Vietnamese chicken and shiitake mushroom with vermicelli noodles. Very nice. Just yeah, soup sachets, boil some water, mix it together, and yeah, nice and simple camping meal. Today I've stuck to just having the food I've taken with me. Had granola for breakfast, a ravioli tin for lunch, which I didn't show you, and yeah, some noodles, and yeah, a nice cup of tea. What else do I need? There is literally nothing else I need. I'm enjoying life, taking it all in. It's wow, there's nothing else I need right now. Onwards and upwards.